Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to another video about ReZero mysteries. If you don't know, I have started a series about ReZero anime in which I am explaining about all the mysteries and confusing things from ReZero season 2, which makes many fans think like what the fuck happened in the season 2. I have already 4 or 5 videos uploaded on my channel about ReZero mysteries and thus confusing things. So if you want, watch those videos too to know more about it and to understand things which are left unexplained in the anime of ReZero. Because if you will not understand these small things, it will be really hard for you to understand the next seasons of ReZero, which have a lot of mysteries which are connected to the mysteries of season 2 and season 2 part 2 of ReZero. So yeah, watch it if you want. And now let's move towards our today's video topic. What is the seal of the Elior Forest? First, let's understand what is Elior Forest before getting into the seal of the Elior Forest. Elior Forest, also known as Freezing Forest, is a vast forest located in the northeast of Lyugnica. The forest is first featured in the ReZero prequel Bond of Ice. It belongs to the current head of the Mathers family, Roswaal L. Mathers. Elior Forest is covered in snow and ice and is home to natural mana storms and many demon beasts. A large amount of pyroxene grows in the certain areas in the forest thanks to the abundance of mana from mana streams littered throughout the woodland. House Craston has recently acquired the rights to mine these resources as a part of the agreement of the establishment of the alliance between the Emilia camp and the Cruise camp. The forest is currently home to the elves who were frozen 100 years ago during the attack on the forest. For over 7 years, it has been home of Emilia and Puck until Emilia left the forest to join the royal selection. The forest was at that time used as smuggling path to move goods across Lyugnica without incurring the tolls which the mainlands charged. Now let's take a look at Seal of the Elior Forest. The seal of the Elior Forest is a place in the innermost part of the forest. The surroundings of the seal are surrounded by white trees, and the whole area looks like a sacred place. The seal itself takes form of a double door which stands on its own, not connecting with any building or tree. It appears to be made out of wood. It's noted to be very cold to touch, and if rubbed with hands, one would get the same sensation as rubbing a polished gemstone. The seal in the ReZero is a seemingly impenetrable double door that exists deep inside the Elior Forest. However, what is sealed by these double doors is not revealed in this series yet. It certainly houses something bad because Fortuna does mention that if the seal is opening again, the world will certainly be destroyed. Emilia noted that even the branches and the leaves of the trees which are surrounding that seal are white. But it was not because of the snow. The area of the seal gives an aura that is similar to the sacred place. There was no structure or walls surrounding these doors, only a huge old lock located right in the middle of the keyhole. One could literally go in circles around the door and not know what is situated behind it. It just stood up there as if it came out of nowhere. One of the biggest questions in the ReZero is what's hiding inside the seal. There might be different possible peoples sealed behind that door. Some of the possibilities are either Satella, the Witch of Envy, or Hector, the Warlock of Melachne. I'm not gonna just tell you that these people might be behind the door and just leave you with it. So let's take a look at what makes them a possible outcome of this. Our first possibility was the Witch of Envy, Satella. Remember that time when Emilia was going through the trials and we saw that Pandora, the Witch of Vanity, attacked the village. She did that with the sin of Archbishop of Grid, Regulus Cornelius. When she was attacking the village, she said that breaking the seal was her main goal for coming there. And as we all know that she is somewhere connected with the witch's cult. Maybe she is the one who is leading it. Who knows? And what is the motive of the witch's cult? From the action that we have seen them taking so far, we can at least conclude that they surely want to release the Witch of Envy, or rather go closer to do that. The witch's cult's sole goal was to somehow liberate the Witch of Envy or find a new vessel for her. And as per Pandora said that opening the seal of the Elior Forest was her greatest wish, we can say that the Witch of the Envy, Satella, might be behind that door. She might be behind the seal, or at least opening the seal will take them closer to Satella. Either of them is possible. When Pandora was unable to open the seal using Emilia, she mentioned that she was one step away from her goal. This again could support our assumption of the Witch of Envy or something that is related to the Witch of Envy's revival being sealed behind that door in the Elior forest. But Pandora is a crazy bitch. We can also assume that she came there just to fulfill her own personal motives in ordering the witch's cult around, rather than what we think it is. So, if it's not the Witch of Envy, then who? Our next possibility is Hector. There is a crazy theory roaming around in the fandom that the one who is sealed behind that door is not the Witch of Envy Satella, but actually the warlock of Melachne, Hector. He is the one who is sealed behind that door in Elior forest. Hector was one of the strong people in the ReZero world we have seen so far. He beaten up Roswaal to pulp even without actually lifting a finger. And even Echidna was trying to build the sanctuary to be safe from the Hector. But only the creator of the ReZero knows what exactly happened when he mysteriously disappeared after meeting with the Echidna. Echidna was not strong enough to defeat and kill Hector, as she is the Witch of Greed. She is known for her knowledge rather than her fighting prowess. Then where did the Hector go? It is possible that Echidna sealed him behind those doors so he won't get out and wreak havoc. But as I said before, Echidna does state that she won't be able to defeat Hector if she were to face him a second time. And that is one of the main reasons why she wants to build the sanctuary. And secondly, that means Hector was also too overpowered. Could that mean that Pandora just wanted him to join his gang? Because if she could have made Hector to join her and the Witch of Cult, she can use his powers to do everything she wants, and that might be a big reason why she is trying to release the Hector. Of course, if he is locked behind the door. Some people also have gone through the lens of assuming that Pandora could have been in love with Hector and wants to release him from the imprisonment. I mean, that's pretty weird, but it's still possible. Well, other than these two possibilities, there are theories that mentions that the seal of Elior forest could be a doorway leading to the real world. If you don't know about how Echidna died or why did she die, and also why the soul of Echidna is locked in the witch's graveyard, then make sure to watch this video because it's really important to know before you move forward. As I have mentioned in that video that Echidna's soul was probably sealed up there because she acts as a counter force to the seal which is holding down the Witch of Envy, Satella. There is also a possibility that just like how Echidna's soul is a countermeasure, this seal is also one which holds some powers to the authorities of the witch's cult, or a force which is much worse or dangerous than even the Witch of Envy herself. This possibility is also very likely to happen. So these are all the three possibilities to what might be behind that seal of the Elior forest. Now the big question that remains is, who can undo the seal? As per Pandora said once, Emilia is a key or is one of the keys to open the seal of the Elior forest. We don't exactly know the reason why Emilia is the key to open that door, but this is probably because her unique bloodline. After all, Pandora does say that one needs to be qualified in order to have that key to open that seal. After Pandora said that Emilia is the key to opening that seal, Emilia literally said that she doesn't have any key given to her to open that door. That means she doesn't even know anything about this seal at all at that point in time. But after Pandora said many times again and again that same line, Emilia actually believed that she is the key to the seal. And a large old key appears in her hand magically. A very important thing to note here that this key was just visible to Emilia and not Pandora. If the seal's key is actually Emilia, then that explains why Fortuna and the Elves clan took great care to keep her out of trouble. If Emilia were to fall in the wrong hands again, she could be used to unlock the seal. And as in the current timeline, she is for sure not in the wrong hands. And if any of the possibilities that I mentioned is true, then it would be a huge disaster for the whole world. Plus, if that's the seal to reviving the Satella, then things gonna get pretty hard in the ReZero in the upcoming time. But then again, what remains behind that door and why Emilia is the only person who can unlock it remains a mystery. There were few theories roaming around which I told you guys in this video. What are your thoughts about those theories and about this video? What do you think the seal in the Elior forest is for? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, just don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I post daily anime content about top 10 top 5 listings, anime reviews, recommendations, news, theories and all sort of anime content on daily basis. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and that was it, and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara.